So just a little in-car video. I wanted to talk about forgiveness because this has come up in my life, and I think it's a really important message because so many people don't understand what forgiveness really is. And we tend to think that forgiveness is about when the person who, in our own perception, has wronged us or done something to us realizes their wrongdoing, and therefore then we can forgive them. And that really isn't what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is from our heart to them, or another way to look at it is from our subconscious to them. It's a gift to the person that has, in your perception, wronged you. So an example of this is in my own life. I've forgiven people who I feel their actions somehow either wronged me directly or created an environment in which I was living or sharing that was awkward, that there was pain, that there was issues, and they couldn't see what they were doing, and I held them accountable with my own energy towards them. And this is what happens, you see, when someone in your perception wrongs you or wrongs someone close to you, your energetic field goes into something other than openness. It can go into protection mode. It could go into resistance and resentment. And this happens so often, and then the overcurrent of the energetic field between you two people is somehow different, and it's not open anymore. And when this happens, it can stagnate for years, and it can cause multiple issues to arise. But it also creates a subconscious pattern between the two personalities, the two personal realities, because they feel your resistance, they feel your resentment, and they feel your field has closed to them. And then what this does in time is their field closes, they show resistance, they show resentment, or they become emotional around you. They become angry around you because they're being held accountable for something that perhaps on their subconscious level they don't quite understand what they've done. They may be feeling that they did it from a state of victim consciousness. They may be feeling like they had no option. And see, this is what happens. We are looking at them through our perspective. They are looking at us through their perspective. And there's no open flow of energy or communication. So the only thing, in my opinion, that can alter this state between you is bringing forgiveness. And what is forgiveness at the end of the day? It's acceptance. You're not forgiving someone because they've realised what they've done wrong. That's the biggest fallacy of this whole charade. You are forgiving that person because you're accepting that they didn't know better, or you're accepting their environment that they were living in created this field within them, created this reaction, created this behaviour. And we accept the situation for what it was and what it is. And we no longer hold them in resentment. We are holding them accountable perhaps for their actions still, but we're bringing acceptance to the fact that they're not at that level. You know, they're on a lower consciousness. And that's not to say we're above them in an egotistic way. It's just we are the ones who are going to do the forgiving because we can see that to go open field with this person again would heal. And that is what forgiveness is. It's the ability to hold this person in an open love framework in order for them to be forgiven. And there doesn't have to be any words to that effect. It will depend how you forgive the person. It will depend on the person and your relationship to them. You might want to hold this person. You might want to say sorry yourself. And that's a really big thing to do, right? That's a really high consciousness thing to do, to hold this person close. That might be what will work with this person in order for the energetic field between you to open up again. You might just want to do it subconsciously on your level, to send forgiveness out to this person and allow your subconscious to dissolve that back in. And you will feel it in your body when your subconscious relinquishes this pain to this person, this resistance. You will feel your body become open again. And that is forgiveness, that is acceptance. And then go and visit that person and note how the energy is different. And note how that person can now relax in your energetic field, and note how you have created a new reality for the pair of you through forgiveness and acceptance and open heart consciousness. And that is the key to forgiveness. It's not saying I'm sorry. It's not holding this person accountable forever until they realize their wrongdoing to you. It's not. It's unnecessary to do that. You just have to go into love consciousness and open back up to this person and forgive them truly. So this is my point on forgiveness, because it's a very difficult, very high consciousness thing to do. And if you can bring this into your life, you will not only elevate your own life, but you will elevate everyone around you, because your field will be so open to love and acceptance. All my love. Hope this helps in some way.